I'm Carl Taylor. I'm the founder of Books for Experts. Um, wanted to talk today about what is AIO and to sort of push back on what appears to me to be a lot of marketers trying to just take SEO principles and bolt them onto AIO. So AIO is artificial intelligence optimization, what I call art authority intelligence optimization, which is a little bit different because I have my own proprietary system, which I've discussed in other videos, the three pillars, where you use essentially technical signals, authority assets, and real world validation. Um, but what I'm seeing a lot of times is people saying, "Oh, GEO, generative engine optimization, or AIO, artificial intelligence optimization." It just essentially is how to be found by AI. We're going to use these technical signals, and it reminds me of a quote by Ray Bradbury about going to Mars. What Ray Bradbury said was, and I'm paraphrasing, if we're going to go up there just to create strip malls and gas stations, then why bother? And that's a beautiful quote, really, because that's how I feel about AIO. If we're just going to bolt the old SEO and pay-per-click and all the sludge marketing into this new venture of AI, then what's the point? We're just recreating the search engine system in a different model. Um, and for attorneys, for law firms, the great opportunity of AI is that it actually allows you to market for real authority. It allows you to market books and articles and to actually put yourself out there and keynote speeches and giving back to the community. It allows you to integrate all these things into a holistic system that will be found by AI. Otherwise, what's the point? We're just paying to play, right? We're just taking we're doing all this boring technical stuff, the schema markups, and that's it. No, that's just one small part of it. That's the packaging. What, what's the real gift? It's who you are, who your firm, what your firm is all about. What is your authority philosophy? What is your professional philosophy? So I get frustrated when I see so many marketers come out and say, "Oh, we'll just take the, essentially SEO and repaint it and call it a different name, and then we can keep selling the same things over and over again to law firms." That's what has caused the commodification of law firms in the first place. You look around and you can't distinguish one law firm from the other most of the times. You go to their websites and they all read the same, everything looks the same. And I practiced divorce law for 16 years. So, I've worked with entities. I've actually worked for entities at certain points, where I've done legal marketing. There's such a great opportunity here for law firms to stand out and for us to change the way that we're viewed and to create like books and things that will last as opposed to these ephemeral clicks that we chase. But unfortunately, it's hard to get the signal through the noise because it's so much easier if you are doing marketing to just say, "Oh, we'll meet once a month and go over some of these technical signals and farm it out to somebody," than to actually create these authority assets. But that's really where the value is. That's where the real differentiation is. And if you're not going to be any different, then if you're not marketing to be different, then what's the point? Why are you marketing? What are you paying somebody to do to make you the same as everybody else? You can just do that by being silent. The point of marketing is to stand out and to become something larger than yourself, right? To create a firm that is larger than even its owners. So, if we're gonna go to Mars just to put gas stations and strip malls, then why bother? If we're gonna do AIO and just recreate SEO with a different name and now zero click on AI platforms, then what's the point? The good news is for those who are savvy, there is a path forward, right? And that's creating authority assets like books. And that's what Books for Experts helps people do. Not just creating a book, but a book that's found by AI, a book that uses technical signals, but in a very sophisticated and subtle way, where it's like that's the secret sauce, that's the extra. It's not the whole point of it. So if you're interested in working with someone like me to do something like that, then I look forward to hearing from you. Booksforexperts.com. Again, Carl Taylor. Just reach out at booksforexperts.com and we'll get started on some real AIO as opposed to just another strip mall version. Take care.